There are 5 most proven strategies I'm going to tell you to get the maximum interview calls on Naukri.com. Hey, what if I tell you that I have decoded the algorithm of Naukri.com to get the maximum interview calls? Yes, you heard that right. You all are tired by applying to lots of companies on Naukri.com, but you ended up getting 0 interview calls. You uploaded your ATS friendly resume, you made your complete 100% profile, and everything looks good, but still there is 0 interview call. Don't worry. Today I'm going to tell you the proven strategies and the tips that you can use to get the maximum interview calls on Naukri.com. I'm going to tell you the 5 most important things and 1 bonus tips at the end of this video. So I highly recommend you to stay till the end of this video to get best out of it. I am Pramod Bhosle, working in TCS from 3 years. Just in case if you are new to our channel, do subscribe to the channel for more such informative videos. Now, without wasting any time, let's get started. Profile performance graph. Now if you look at my screen, I'm showing you the profile performance graph. Now what does this profile performance graph indicate? It simply says that whenever the recruiter search for any particular keywords, by how many times your profile showcase at the top rank. So basically these are the keywords which are helping our profile to climb at the top whenever the recruiter search for a particular keyword. Now the big question comes in from where we can get these keywords. So to know this, simply go to your profile, then performance graph. Here you will get all these keywords that are helping our profile to get a top rank whenever the recruiter search by. Now the biggest question comes in, hey Pramod, where we can use these keywords? So if you want to know where we can use these keywords, let's move to our second point. Keywords used in resume headline and key skills. Whenever the recruiter search for any particular profile, he or she notice the first thing that is your resume headline. So we need to make sure that our resume headline is clear, catchy and understandable to the recruiter. Nowadays, most of the companies are looking for the candidate who can join the company at earliest. So mentioning the keywords like immediate joiner, early joiner can help us to boost our profile at the top, and there are high chances of getting your profile selected for the interview. Now let's look at what should our resume headline should look like. The first point is the things we should avoid in writing the resume headlines. So never write a career oriented resume headlines. For example, to secure a software developer position, to reputed organization, to expand my learning and showcase my skills, or seeking an entry level jobs to start my career at high level MNCs. Try to avoid such kind of career oriented resume headlines, because these headlines doesn't make any sense to the recruiter. Also at the same time, whenever the recruiter search by any particular keyword, there are very less chances of getting your profile selected or get ranked at the top. Now the question comes in, what should our resume headline should look like? So here is an example of perfect resume headline. Whenever you are trying to write the resume headlines, there are certain things that we need to mention in it, like the number of days required to join the companies, your experience, skills and the technology. For example, immediate joiner looking for a Java Spring Boot role with the 3 years of relevant industrial experience in software development. Key skills: Java, Spring Boot, Docker, Java full stack developer with 3 years of experience in building scalable applications. Now if you look at these statements clearly, everything is well ordered. That is my experience, skills and the technology on which I am working on. Also at the same time, I have mentioned the keywords like Java, Java Spring Boot, Docker, and these are the keywords can help my profile to top the rank whenever the recruiter search for any particular keyword. So make sure that you are using those keywords which is matching your skills and the technology in which you are working on. Key skills. Now if you observe carefully that our resume headlines can hold maximum up to 300 words. So if you are unable to put all the keywords related to your job or the experience, don't worry. You can mention all the key skills into the section of key skills, but again make sure that you are mentioning only those skills that are related to your job profile, related to your technology and the experience in which you are working on. Notice period. As I mentioned earlier that nowadays most of the companies are not willing to wait for 90 days of notice period. They are looking for the candidate who can join their company at earliest. So please make sure that you are not mentioning your notice period as 90 days. Instead of it, you can mention either as a 15 days, 1 month or serving a notice period. This can help your profile to get more attention of a recruiter whenever he is looking for any candidate for that particular role. Expected salary. I have seen that most of the people write their expected salary into the profile of Naukri.com. Please avoid this. The reason behind this is whenever the recruiter search for any candidate, he can keep a filter that he is looking for a candidate whose salary expectation is in the range of X lakh to the Y lakh. And if your salary expectation which you wrote on your profile is not in the range which is kept by the recruiter, there are high chances that your profile go to the bottom. So mentioning the expected salary onto your profile will not help at all to climb your profile at the top whenever the recruiter is looking for a candidate. So please avoid writing the expected salary in your profile. Instead of this, you can simply mention a 0 lakh. Resume. Now, you have done all the hard work required to take your profile at the top rank whenever the recruiter search for any particular keyword. Now, the recruiter is very much impressed with your profile and he decided to go with your resume. And once you open your resume, it came to know that your resume is not good and not to the point. What will happen then? Of course, you guessed it right. You will get rejected, right? So, make sure that your resume is ATS friendly. You have written your career experience, your skills, your projects in well manner. Make sure that you are explaining your project and experience in a brief by showcasing the numbers and the figures. If you want to know that how we can make the ATS friendly resume, do let me know in the comment section so that I can make a separate detailed video on it. Try to be a more active on Naukri.com because this will create an impression that you are actually looking for a job. Also at the same time, 3 times a week, make sure that you are making changes in your profile, because whenever you make any changes in your profile, it simply sends a notification to the recruiter that this candidate has updated his profile, and this creates a high chances of getting more attention of the recruiter onto your profile. Do the smallest of changes like re-uploading your resume, removing the comma and again inserting it. Even a smallest change can trigger the notification to the recruiter. So don't forget that 3 times a week, make a changes onto your profile. Now, here is a bonus tip for you. See, whenever you open the Naukri.com, try to search for the role which you are looking for. For example, if you are looking for a Java developer role, search the Java developer, and whatever the companies comes in, try to apply it, because even if you don't want to join that company, simply apply it. This can help the Naukri.com to know that you are looking for only Java developer role. And whenever the recruiter search for that particular keyword, Naukri.com can help your profile to boost, because you are already looking for a Java developer role, you are searching 3 times a day. So these tips can help you to boost your profile whenever the recruiter search for. So this was a small video that I wanted to make to know how to optimize your Naukri profile to get the maximum interview call. Just in case if you are new to our channel, do subscribe the channel for more such informative videos. Do follow me on the LinkedIn as well. Till then, see you in the next video.